Hi, most of you know that I've been doing a series of videos in response to an article called 8 Ridiculous Myths About Meat Consumption, written by Kris Gunnars of Authority Nutrition. Well, I've been trying to share these videos with Kris Gunnars through his Facebook page, Authority Nutrition, and the latest one I did was meat causes heart disease and diabetes, and I tried to put that as a post on his page. And what I wrote was, "Hi Kris, I've been replying to your article 8 Ridiculous Myths About Meat Consumption through a series of videos. Maybe you can address these points." And at first he said, "I've got better things to do than to look at your video." But after that, after 10 minutes, he said, "Been brainwashed by the vegan fantasy scientists. These guys are simply wrong, which you would realize if you took an objective look at the evidence. Dr. Greger, Plant Positive, Duran Rider, etc. All these guys are promoting false vegan fantasy science. Low-fat, plant-based diets may have benefits, I'm not disputing that, but the way these guys attack animal foods is just unscientific fear-mongering and has more to do with religious dogma than science." I replied to that and I said, "I agree that it is important to look at the science objectively, which is why your article concerned me, as it doesn't look at the references objectively. I think it is misleading to tell people that it's okay to eat a lot of meat and fat, when realistically it's not healthy at all to be on such a high-fat and low-carb diet. You have a website that many go to for information about nutrition, and unfortunately it overlooks the high-carb, low-fat plant-based option that you say may have benefits, in favor of a low-carb, high-fat diet, which is dangerous. Dr. Greger's videos are very informative and any references can always be looked up. Same with Plant Positive's videos. I've looked up some of the references myself, and anyone who is trying to educate people honestly should be doing that. You can accuse anyone of being biased, not just vegans." After I wrote that response to him, I found that he deleted my post and that he had blocked me from commenting any further on his page. And he did that the same with my Lisan Loves Facebook page, because that was the first page that I used, or the first way that I used to get one of my videos onto his page. I actually put the meat rots in your colon video on his page through my Facebook page, Lisan Loves, but I think he blocked that. And so I used my personal profile this time to put this third video on his website, but he blocked that as well. So now I've got no way of putting my videos on his website, but that's okay. I'll keep making these videos anyway, and hopefully more people will see them. And feel free to put my video on his Facebook page or to comment on his page, because I believe he is honestly misleading a lot of people. Apparently, just by comments that I've seen on his page, he is following a largely plant-based diet, but he still eats meat. So I don't know what's up with that. I don't really know exactly what he eats, but what he promotes on his website is high animal foods, low carb, and he is basically covering up the harm that animal foods do to our body. And it's pretty obvious with articles like 8 Ridiculous Myths About Meat Consumption, where he says things like meat doesn't rot in your colon and meat doesn't cause diabetes and heart disease, when in fact it does. And after I was blocked, I was just reading through his page to see what other people had posted, and there was this other guy called Julie Nguyen who said, "Hi Kris, I've been reading bits and pieces of your website for the past week and just started the LCRF diet." I think that would be the low carb, high fat diet. "I'm a runner trying to train low carb. You say the average limit is 50 grams of carbs in one day. Does this count dietary fiber? Also, I am taking a nutrition class at my university and my professor said that low carb diets make the blood too acidic from ketones and you will end up in the hospital long term. Can you explain otherwise? Thank you." So this was posted on Authority Nutrition's page on Monday, and then the day after Kris Gunnars didn't reply, she commented again, "Any input? Thanks." And that was still a day, so the day after, Kris Gunnars still hadn't replied, and I have a feeling that he probably doesn't really have a good answer to this. And if you want, you can go and check out the Authority Nutrition Facebook page and see whether he's got any replies, but I have a feeling that he doesn't really have anything useful to say to this runner. I think running on ketones is not very efficient. Our body runs on glucose. It's our preferred fuel source, and any runner who wants to succeed needs to be eating at least 10 grams of carbs per kilo of body weight per day. 50 grams of carbs in one day is pretty dangerous, and if that's the case, this person will need to be getting most of their calories from fat or protein, but most likely from fat. So I don't see the benefits in this. So you can see this website, Authority Nutrition, is just promoting garbage, and there are more than 100,000 likes on this Facebook page, and people are going to this website for information and they want to cure themselves of disease, but the kind of things that are promoted are animal foods, like the things that actually cause disease. So I don't see the logic in that. But anyway, I will keep making videos, and feel free to share them with him or to share them with people who are going to that page. And I just wanted to share what I thought about this, and I hope you enjoyed it. So I will see you in my next video. Bye!